Hey guys, this is Edgar with Joe's Gaming Electronics, and today I will be showing you how to replace the charger port on a Bose QC45 pair of headphones. Here's the damage. Just show you why we'll be replacing the charger port. And first thing you'd want to do is get your tools, which we'll be using a Joe's 2.0, Phillips, pair of tweezers. Any kind of tweezers will work as long as they're needle nose, and a 1.5 flathead. First thing we'll do, flip the headphones over on the right side, pull off the ear pad. It's sitting on clips, as you can see right there, it's sitting on clips. All you gotta do is push back and up, push back and up. Once you get them off, comes right off, easy, no problem. This comes out, usually it's sitting with tape, so you gotta make sure you pull off the tape. You can rip it off, sticks like that, and then you can clean that off later, and then you'll reapply new tape when you're putting the headphones back on or ear pads back on. Second, we like to go with removing all 3 screws that are holding down the cup. These screws are not magnetic. I do not know why. And then you flip the headphones right over, and you get to this part. You can try grabbing it with your nail, shake it a little bit, slowly pull off the cup, and you have a ribbon right there. You want to be very careful with the ribbon. I put this tape on, but there's tape that sits there before, and you just pull that off. It takes the ribbon right out. Put that aside, remove the tape. We'll reapply that later. And here is the charger port, right in this section. There's 2 screws holding it down. First, you want to get these screws off. Then you want to take off this ribbon on the charger port and just pry it back a little bit like that. Grab your flathead, pick this up, and you're at the final stage of pulling it out. There's a little ribbon holding down the charger port right here. That little ribbon. You want to also pull that out, just like that. And here you got the bad charger port that someone had a little too much fun with. And here you have the good charger port. Now, pick this up. You'll have to take that and put it right back in. And sometimes it'll be a little hard to get in, a little frisky. So you want to grab your tweezers, grab it and just push it in all the way to make sure that's 100% secure in there, because if it's even sticking out a little bit, it will not charge. Then you just put that back in its spot. Sometimes take a little wiggle room. Next, you'll have to make sure that it's lined up, your charger port, with the screw holes on the plastic. And you'll grab your 2 little screws that you pulled off before, put them back in, screw it back in. I lost this little guy. Same with the next screw. Onto the other side. You get that back in there so you can see. Next, we want to put the ribbon back on. You got to be careful here, as the ribbon does have a lot of metal and divots here. You got to be very careful. I use tweezers all the time. Get it aligned. And make sure you're not forcing it in. You got to just give it a little pressure. If it's not going in, that means it's not aligned. And you keep gonna try, boom, you'll feel it just click in place. If it's not clicking in place, you're doing something wrong. Just gotta realign it. Next, you will be putting this ribbon back on the speaker cup, and right here, right on that spot. It's also the same thing as the other ribbon. A little click. This one's a little harder to get on though because it's smaller, and I got a little bit of a big finger, so can't get it on perfectly, but just like that, it's in spot. Any kind of tape, we use this double-sided tape. Just don't take off one side. Place it in there, use my tweezers, just apply it down, cover up so it sticks in its spot and doesn't move. Make sure when you're closing it up, you can see this bend right here. Make sure it bends and doesn't stay straight. And you align it with the button. Flip it over to the other side, and you have your 3 silver screws to put back in place. You grab your 3 screws. These aren't magnetic. I don't know why. All Bose are different. All the darker color Bose with the black screws are magnetic. These silver screws are not. Interesting situation. All 3 are screwed back in. Make sure it's nice and tight as well. So you hear no movement, doesn't shake. You know it's nice and tight in there. Next, you would want to get the mesh, right side. You can use most tapes, but we use this double-sided tape. And you just cut yourself a little piece. About an inch long, maybe a little more. And first piece right here, you'd like to place on this part. Right in the middle, you'll see on the mesh where the old tape was. Second piece, you'll be putting right here. But first you will have to pull this old tape off. I use a flathead. Nice, easy, not too much pressure, should come off once you get a little bit off. And just pull right off, no issues there. Put that new tape down. And I just use my tweezers to pull up one side. Remove that. Then you just place this back. Make sure, it's hard to see, but right here you have a little groove. You want this to line up with that little groove. Just like that. And this bottom part, just push down right here. Nice and in there. Next, you want to put the ear pad back on. Pretty simple. You have all these little grooves and divots. You want to make sure on the ear pad you can see they got the place, and you just stick that in underneath the first one at the very top, and you grab the other one, push it underneath to every single groove. And you know you got it 100% when you give a little tug and it doesn't come off. And that's how you place a charger port on a Bose QC45. If you're looking for any of the tools that you need, we got all these tools on our website. The 1.5 flathead, 2.0 Phillips, and the tweezers as well. Thank you very much.